POV, you just made your first profitable trade. It's $47. You're sitting in your childhood bedroom in a small town nobody has ever heard of. Your mom is watching TV downstairs. You have one monitor, a free charting app, and absolutely no idea what you're doing. But that $47 feels like $47 million. You screenshot it. You post it. 14 people like it. One of them asks how you did it. And just like that, you're a trading guru. Let's rewind. 3 months ago, you found a YouTube video about day trading. The guy in the video had a Lamborghini in the thumbnail. You watched it 6 times. You opened a brokerage account with $500 your aunt gave you for your birthday. You lost $340 in the first week. But then you found your strategy. You called it the setup. You didn't name it after yourself yet. That comes later. You spent 4 months doing nothing but studying charts. Waking up at 6 a.m., watching the market open, taking notes, losing money, making some back, losing it again. Until one day, something clicked. You started being consistent. Not rich, not yet, but consistent. And consistency in this game feels like a superpower. So you do what any reasonable person would do. You start a free Discord server. You call it something like Elite Market Syndicate, or maybe Apex Traders Alliance. Something that sounds expensive but costs nothing to join. You tell everyone it's a community, a family. We're all in this together. The Discord grows. 50 members, then 200, then 1,000. You post your winning trades every single day. The losing ones you don't post. Nobody needs to see those. The community loves you. They call you the GOAT. They send you messages saying you changed their life. You haven't changed anyone's life yet, but it feels good. You start making YouTube videos. The first one gets 43 views. 30 of them are you. The second one gets 200. The third one gets 4,000. The algorithm found you. Now you need a setup that looks the part. You buy a second monitor, then a third. You get a ring light, a better microphone, a plant behind you for the aesthetic. Now you look like a trader, which is almost as important as being one. Your YouTube channel hits 10,000 subscribers. Your Discord hits 5,000 members. A prop firm reaches out to sponsor you. You don't fully explain what a prop firm is to your audience. You just say they gave you a funded account, which sounds like someone handed you free money. It isn't free money, but we'll keep that between us. The sponsorship pays $3,000. Your trading makes $2,200 that month. Combined, that's more than your dad made in 3 months at his job. You sit with that for a moment, and then you start planning the move. Miami. Obviously Miami, every trading guru lives in Miami. It's practically a rule. You find a place on Zillow. It says penthouse on the listing. It is on the top floor of a 7-floor building in a part of Miami that isn't quite South Beach, but you can see South Beach if you stand on a chair and look left. You sign the lease, 1 year, $3,200 a month. You tell no one it's a lease. You film the entire move-in as content. You call it, I Made It. The video gets 200,000 views. Your Discord explodes, 10,000 members. Now the messages are different. They're not just saying you're the GOAT anymore. They're asking if you do mentorship. And here's where everything changes. You think about it for approximately 4 seconds. And then you launch the Apex Trading Mentorship Program. $497 for lifetime access. You post it to the Discord at 9 a.m. on a Monday. By noon, you have 60 signups. You do the maths in the shower. 60 times $497. That's $29,820 before lunch from teaching, not from trading. You stand in the shower for a very long time thinking about this. The next month, you raise the price to $997. You sell 40 more. That's another $39,880. At this point, your trading account is still open. You check it occasionally, like a plant you keep forgetting to water. You still post trades on YouTube, but now you film them in advance. On slow days, you just repost old ones. Nobody notices. The mentorship money is so consistent, so reliable, so much easier than staring at a chart for 6 hours, that the trading starts to feel like the side hustle, and the selling starts to feel like the main business, which it is. But we don't say that out loud. You need a car. Obviously a car. You go to the dealership, you find it immediately. Black on black, the one from the YouTube thumbnails. You have 2 options. Buy it outright for $140,000 or lease it for $1,800 a month. You lease it. You pick it up on a Tuesday, you film yourself driving it off the lot. You post it with the caption, hard work pays off, cash purchase, no cap. The comments go insane. The Discord goes insane. 23 people sign up for the mentorship that same day. The car paid for itself before you even got home. Life is good. You're posting every day now. The content machine never stops. Morning routines, trading setups, motivational quotes over Miami sunsets. You on the balcony looking thoughtfully at the water. You aren't looking at the water. You're checking your phone, but from behind it looks incredible. The channel hits 100,000 subscribers. YouTube sends you a silver play button. You film yourself opening it for 18 minutes. 400,000 views. Life is very good. And then, very slowly, things start to shift. A bigger guru appears. He has a Ferrari and an actual penthouse in actual South Beach, and his Discord is free, but his mentorship is $1,997. And his production quality is better than yours, and his trading results look more impressive. You don't know if they're real, but they look real. And looking real is most of the battle. Your Discord starts losing members, slowly at first, then faster. The mentorship sales slow down. You lower the price back to $497. You run a flash sale, $197 this weekend only. Final spots. There are always final spots, but the audience has seen this before. Because they learned it from you, the YouTube algorithm stops recommending your videos. You're getting 8,000 views where you used to get 80,000. Your prop firm sponsor moves to the guy with the Ferrari. Of course they did. The lease on the penthouse renews. You think about whether you can afford it. You renew anyway. Because moving out would be content suicide. The car lease ends. You don't renew it. You tell the audience you sold it because you're buying something bigger. There is nothing bigger. You book a holiday. Bali. You film content for 2 weeks. Sunsets, temples, infinity pools. You caption everything. Taking a step back to go further forward. You don't mention that you can't really afford to be here either. But the views are good. Bali content always does numbers. You fly home. You are no longer in Miami. You are in your mom's house. The same childhood bedroom, the same town nobody has ever heard of. Except now you have 3 monitors, and a ring light, and a plant for the aesthetic. You post one last motivational video. The title is, Why I Walked Away From It All. It gets 600,000 views, your best video in 2 years. The comments say you're brave. They say you're real. They say they respect the honesty. Someone asks if you're doing a new mentorship program. You don't reply. The Discord has 200 members left. Most of them are bots. The moderator who used to manage it for free quit 3 months ago. The last message in the general channel was posted 11 days ago. It says, anybody still here? Nobody replied. And somewhere in South Beach, the guy with the Ferrari just posted his morning routine. 6 monitors, a chef making him breakfast, and a Discord that just hit 50,000 members. History, repeating itself, as it always does.